Hi, my name is Mykenzi Davis-Cowart. I'm a part of creative activities for the spring 2025 semester, and it is Saturday, February 22nd. DeeDee and the City of Colors by Mykenzi Davis-Cowart. In the heart of Harmony Heights, a neighborhood where the streets hummed with rhythm and the walls told stories through the murals. There lived DeeDee Jackson, who was known for two things, her wild imagination and her sketchbook. While other kids played basketball or double dutch after school, DeeDee sat on her stoop, drawing the world the way she wished it could be, brighter, bolder, and more alive. But lately, Harmony Heights wasn't feeling like home. The music that once blasted from windows had faded. The murals were covered in dull, gray paint. Even the people seemed different, too tired, too busy, moving like shadows of their former selves. One evening, as DeeDee walked home from school, she passed Miss Ruby's record shop, the oldest store in town. The windows were boarded up and a sign read, "Final closing tomorrow." Her heart sank. Miss Ruby had been here forever, playing old Motown records that made the whole block feel alive. Now, even that was disappearing. Something's wrong, DeeDee whispered to herself. This isn't how the city is supposed to be. That night, she sat on her bedroom floor, flipping through her sketchbook, her hands moving fast, sketching the colors that had been stolen from Harmony Heights, deep blues, golds, reds, and neon greens. She drew the sound waves of music, the bounce of laughter, the glow of streetlights that once made the sidewalks feel like a stage. As she finished the last stroke, something buzzed under her fingertips. The paper shimmered. Then, like a pulse of energy, her drawings lifted off the page. DeeDee jumped back, eyes wide as the colors swirled, blending together until they formed a door, tall, glowing, and humming with bass. The doorknob pulsed to the beat of a song she knew well, one of Miss Ruby's favorite records. Without thinking, DeeDee grabbed her sketchbook, took a deep breath, and stepped through. On the other side, she wasn't in her bedroom anymore. She was standing in a city that looked like Harmony Heights, but it was alive. The buildings swayed like they could hear music, the sidewalks lit up with every step, and in the sky above, murals of legends, Aretha, Marvin, Stevie, and the Supremes, floated like constellations, singing in voices rich with soul. But something was wrong. In the distance, a thick gray fog was creeping in, swallowing up the light, dimming the colors and silencing the music. DeeDee. She turned to see a woman, tall, dressed in a golden jacket with glittering lapels, her afro perfectly shaped like a crown. "You don't know me yet," the woman said, smiling, "but I've been waiting for you." DeeDee swallowed. "Who are you?" The woman grinned. "Call me Melody." Melody led DeeDee through the streets, explaining everything. This city runs on rhythm and color, the same rhythm and color that used to flow through Harmony Heights, but someone's been stealing it. That fog you saw is called silence. And if it takes over, not only will the city disappear, but so will the soul of your own. DeeDee's mind raced. That's why her neighborhood had been changing. Why the murals were gone. Why the music had stopped. "Who's behind it?" DeeDee asked. Melody nodded toward a massive skyscraper in the distance, completely gray and silent. "The collector," she said. "He hoards the city's colors and music, locking them away. If we don't stop him, everything will turn gray." DeeDee's heart pounded. She wasn't a hero, just a girl who liked to draw. But then, she remembered the boarded-up record shop, the quiet streets, the way her mom hummed old tunes when she thought no one was listening. She tightened her grip on her sketchbook. "What do we do?" she asked. Melody handed her a paintbrush, but not just any paintbrush. The bristles glowed with every shade of the rainbow, and when DeeDee held it, she felt the pulse of a bass line in her palm. "Go paint the music back," Melody said. "Remind the city of what it's made of." DeeDee took off running. She dipped the paintbrush into her sketchbook, swiping bold streaks of color onto the walls, the sidewalks, the sky. Every stroke brought the city back to life. Drums kicked in, horns blared, voices harmonized in perfect sync. But the collector wasn't going down easy. The fog thickened, pushing back, trying to drown out the sound. DeeDee closed her eyes, remembering Miss Ruby's shop, remembering the music that made her mother dance in the kitchen, remembering the feeling of seeing a mural and knowing she was a part of something bigger. She sang, not perfectly, not like a superstar, but real loud, full of feeling, and the city sang with her. The fog shattered, the collector's skyscraper crumbled into light, and with one final stroke of her brush, the last of the gray disappeared. The city, her city, was whole again. When DeeDee opened her eyes, she was back in her bedroom. The glowing door was gone. Had it all been a dream? She ran to her window and gasped. The murals on her block were back. Music floated through the air. And at the end of the street, Miss Ruby's record shop had reopened. The sign now reading, under new ownership, DeeDee's Record and Art House. Tears filled her eyes. She grabbed her sketchbook and ran outside, ready to create, to paint, to keep the rhythm alive. And from that day forward, Harmony Heights never lost its color again. The end.